Uh, if niggas want smoke, we can take it there. We can take it there. If niggas want beef, we can take it there. Yup, we can take it there. Y'all niggas want funk, we can take it there. Hold up, we gon' take it there. I'm still with whatever, let's take it there. For real, ain't no faking here. Dog, it's a bet we can settle up. Nigga feel like Goku off the level up. Still total metal, my niggas don't meddle much. New Beretta, so I'm with whatever, bruh. Hey, rock a new watch with the bezel, huh? Tell them fuck boys get they cheddar up. Now, bitch, we on fire, heat the kettle up. She wanna rock with the rebels, huh?
Tryna be dog, nigga, I know you a fraud. Split up your team when not even the odds. Yeah. Look up to me when you speaking to God. I double the fee cause I be on my job. You niggas want smoke, I'ma take it there. Don't know the ropes, I'ma hang your head. Come out your mouth, I'ma change your air. Then I run it back just to make it clear. From the flow up, homie, you mad cause you toe up. Flex on your bitch, then I'm taking her so away. Cold as a polar, turn your whole team to a soldier. Been told you niggas don't roll up. Off of my balls, I don't fuck with you like paws. You just a stall. Sheesh, all of you falls. We don't believe what you say, buddy, don't talk. Like when I floss, too new. Homie, don't cross, see you through. I've been the boss, who's you? Nigga, you lost, blues clues. I just keep killing it every time. Dope and coke when we spitting these lines. My brother trap, go deeper than rap. If you want smoke, you watch your mind.
Watch out what me and bro about to do to niggas. Ain't no playing it cool with niggas. Stop all that capping like you with the shooters, nigga. We'll pull up like the Uber, nigga. Fresh out that water, my diamonds on Fiji. I bet your little bitch trying to scuba in it. Spot get the step and you might find a foot in your ass. Who'da knew that shoe would fit? Damn. Hey, came up from hard days. I was thugging. We trapped out the hallways, getting money. Butter like parquet. Cut it. I'm at your head like a ball fade. Shit get up. We in this bitch going back to back. Tell them duck like the quack attack. Or catch a surprise like the bottom of Cracker Jacks. Dog, we kicking like hacky sack. Nigga, fuck it. Roll up that pack, we gon' smoke some. Now he lifted. We hit him in both lungs. It's atomic when we get the bombing. Since these niggas think they charge up like proton. Ass up like a blimp. Hop in that spaceship and dip. We gone. If you want that fuck shit, you won't make it here. Book a ticket, you trip, we gon' take it there. If niggas want smoke, we can take it there.
Copyright
We can take it
disclaimer
there. If niggas want beef,
under
we can take it
Section
there.
107
We can take it there.
of
Y'all
the
niggas want funk, we
Copyright
can take it
Act
there.
of
Hold up, we gon' take it
1976.
there. I'm still with whatever, let's take it
Allowances
there.
made
For real.
for
Ain't no
fair
faking here.
use
Dog, it's a bet
for
we can
purpose
settle up.
such as
Nigga feel like
criticism,
Goku off the level up.
comment,
Metal, my niggas
news
don't meddle much.
reporting,
Beretta, so I'm
teaching,
with whatever, bruh. Hey, rockin'
scholarship,
the watch
and
with the
research.
bezel, huh? Tell them fuck
Fair
boys get they
use
cheddar up.
is
Now,
a
bitch,
use
we on fire,
permitted
heat the
by
kettle up.
copyright
She wanna rock
statutes
with the
that
rebels,
might
huh?
otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips in the balance of the favor of fair use.
You just unlocked a new superpower. Yep, you did. It's anger. Anger is seen as a negative, but sometimes harnessing it can actually improve your health. I know, right? All right. Strap on. We all have anger issues, whether it's refereeing the fights amongst your children, the difference in justices that we find at work, even doing mundane crap around the house. But turning your anger and learning how to manage it can help reduce its impact on you and other people. You see, anger is different for everybody. Everybody processes anger a different way. And our relationship with it usually comes from a result of how we were raised. People who grew up being told that anger was unacceptable often has an unhealthy relationship with it. And their experience of it is usually passive aggressive. And the people around us who witness that aggression, maybe even some violence in our own families, grew up believing that anger can be, well, maybe not. Anger in some of those houses can be acceptable and some type of form of communication. So the question you need to ask yourself is, why are you so damn mad? Why are you angry? Think about it. Have you ever even thought that some of the root causes of anger can be traced back to some type of trauma that happened in your childhood or even in your teenage years? Maybe you witnessed it a lot. Huh? You see, anger can come to the surface when you are triggered. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Anger comes from triggers that brings up memories that have been suppressed and can occur when it pops up right here in the here and now, or when a situation brings us back emotionally to an earlier time in our life. Some of us had to go seek professional assistance with that, anger management and all of that. But then some of us knew how to, or were taught how to process anger so it doesn't become so destructive. Some of us was paying attention in class, you feel me? You see, anger is powerful. Do you know how much energy exudes from the display of anger? You see, because anger is masked by a lot more emotions than you think it is. It could be a combination of being sad, being grief, being lonely, pain, and shame. Woo! That rage, when you start working through it, it's shit like that. It's overwhelming. But it's more about what is more deeply embedded with those emotions. I'm telling you, that anger, when you go around this app, right? When you go around this app and people are so damn mad. People are screaming and yelling and scrapping and capping and all types of shit, right? And then I always say, yo, just watch how it's being fed into the chat. The energy alone feeds so many energy vampires. Why do you think that shit sells on the internet and social media when people are scrapping, yelling, screaming, and cussing each other out? The energy that it creates is like, whoa. Why do you think people still flock and get all the numbers because of it? Because they're being fed. I hope you open up your eyes and see that one day. But, I digress. So, how can you harness the power of anger? Anger is a part of our system that lets us know that there may be a possible injustice or a wrongdoing that needs to be addressed. Anger gives us the signal, like a bat signal, for us to take action, and one of the most powerful motivators for change, if you filter it the right way. And when we feel angry, about a social or a political situation or issue, we are more than likely to take action to address it. Some of us are wired that way. Anger can be a healthy emotion when it's used appropriately. Because that anger, that raw emotion gives us strength. And it allows us to speak up for ourselves. And even for the ones that we love and those who don't have a voice. That type of righteous anger allows us to stay in touch with our own sense of worth and to be true to ourselves and our beliefs. When we channel and use that power, that energy of anger, when we use it properly, it can affect change for the benefit of everybody. And it could be a game changer in our own personal and professional lives. Blenda, tell me how we gonna have to control this anger. All right. Educate yourself. Think about it. Shouting and screaming in a moment of anger only provides a quick release. It's quick. Until you get exhausted, and then you get a headache, and then all that other emotional shit comes out. But if you find constructive ways to manage your anger, then it takes on a whole nother platform. And then it's about, are you able to control and harness your anger? That makes the difference. And whether you're able to meet your needs assertively. I said assertively, I didn't say bullying. Because when we blow up, we literally blow up our professional and personal lives because there's a cause. Think about it. Universal law, cause and effect. Let me put you on. One of the main things for controlling anger is to become aware of your triggers. And you know that, man. You know that. There is a gnat flying around me, and it's so irritating. And I've been trying to get it all day. Oh, I hate those things. But anyway, it's about controlling it. Controlling and being aware of your triggers and what that does to you physically when that arises with your anger. Like here, transparent moment. When I get super angry, and I have to work on because I have anger issues like to the 15th power, and you would never know that, but I do. And what I find is that if I can't say what I really, really want to say, I am taken all the way to the left, to the right, to bouncing up off the walls. And then I may even end up crying because I want to say what the fuck I want to say when I get angry. But then I have to control it. Because if I let it out, it's like scorched earth. And I know this. I know this. So I try to do other things to, take away that pressure. When you have a tea kettle and then when you turn the flame on and it starts to whistle, that's pressure. And what ends up happening is in order to relieve the pressure, the steam comes out of that little hole, to let you know that it's boiling so it won't boil over. You feel me? It's like a pressure relief. The same thing, is when you have high blood pressure. People don't even realize it. But when you have high blood pressure and your pressure is off the chain, things start to happen to you physically in order to prevent your body from stroking out. Some people will get a nosebleed. Some people's ears will start ringing. Some people get a headache. These are the body's own natural releases showing you warning, you're about to have a stroke if you don't calm the hell down. You got to learn how to control and be aware of the physical sensations that come up with your anger. And then try to pull in some techniques on how to deal with those feelings. Some of those techniques will include how to calm yourself down by reframing the situation and breathing. That's simple, Some of us need a little bit more training. Learning what to ask for or what you do and what you don't need. But if you don't learn how to manage your anger, it's going to affect you in the long run. Because anger, when it's internalized, becomes rage. And then that causes chronic pain, depression, anxiety, and other mental health issues, including passive aggressive behavior, codependency, intimacy disorders, and addiction. I know we all know somebody who done been through anger management. Some people say it works, some people say it don't. And your anger impacts your loved ones, your family, and your friends when they are experiencing your shit. Then what ends up happening is that your friends and your family and your loved ones, they're going to start distancing themselves from you and withdrawing from you when you go through this. And then when you come out and you see that you're the only man standing, because nobody wants to be around that shit. Because nobody knows how to control another person. Some people have violent outbursts. They black the fuck out, like for real, like they don't even see nothing. They can't even hear you. That's a problem. And when they start blaming other people and that becomes the normal, rather than to try to discuss the problem, all that tells you about them is that they are not equipped to have the hard but necessary conversation. And if that's the case, it ain't nothing wrong with seeking professional help. I'm telling you. Nobody wants to see anybody locked up for assault or even murder. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to speak in a safe place without feeling that they're at risk with you being there because your anger is so entrenched in rage. Sometimes you just need to go and get professional help. And like I said, no harm, no foul, no judgment zone here. And how do you know when you need to do that when it's out of control? And when you're keeping it a buck with yourself and keeping it honest. if you're hurting other people physically or emotionally, if you're constantly feeling angry, if you're constantly irritated by other people's behavior, if you feel your anger is controlling you and you not controlling it, that's a problem. And if you bottle up your anger and don't express it, those are triggers, man. That's when you know you need to go be calling up a professional and be like, yo, I got to work through this. The other thing is how do you identify what type of anger are you having? So there's three that I know. Passive aggressive. We mention that a lot. That is the under the radar internalized anger. People respond by becoming silent or sulking and pretending that everything is fine. Passive aggression comes from a need to be in control. That's number one. Number two is aggressive. And that is a reactive, often loud, and can be very frightening. People can be physically or verbally aggressive, and they show those behaviors such as intimidation, bullying, sarcasm, and criticism because they need to be in control. And lastly is assertive anger. And that's functional because that's when people speak openly and honestly and they don't avoid the hard conversations and they take responsibility for their own emotions in life. And they can empathize with other people's point of view while compassionately delivering their own. How do you control your anger, Blended? How? We all can learn to control our reactions. If we feel angry, we have to be able to functionally respond. We need to either take some time out and go to a quiet place where we can bring ourselves back. We can calm ourselves by doing a breathing exercise. Sometimes we just need to do a body scan with our eyes closed and learn how to relax our muscles just by suggestion of your own voice. Sometimes we need to just listen to the right type of music and practice meditation and talking. Or talk to somebody that we trust to pull us off the ledge. You feel me? All right. I want to thank you for stopping by Blended Healing. I hope I was able to help a little bit, I am so grateful and so thankful for the divine to bring all of these different conversations out to the light. Without the divine and the spiritual counsel that I have, boy, oh boy, I am so humble and so grateful to them for bringing these subjects to me. Because oftentimes we are just so oblivious. And when the divine puts something neatly in your lap for you to read, for you to see, and for you to disseminate the information, disseminate that. Ashe? All right. Get yourself back on track and diffuse all the drama that's around you. It's your new superpower. It's okay for you to pull out your cape and put it on just for this time as you learn how to alchemize anger to work in your benefit. All right? All right, superhero. I'll holler at you. Be well, stay safe. Ashe and deep out to each and every one of you. And I shall talk to you all very, very soon.
Spot, Big Dre on the scene, tuxedo on like I'm Ted DiBiase. $1 million man, I put you in the $1 million dream. I know some stones that'll put them sticks to your teeth. I know some folks that'll put the sand to your nose. The squad full of legends like the 92 Dream Team. My nigga, that's back with your well-being. My third eye gave you supreme sensing. So when I got you in the scope, I'ma send you to a supreme meeting with the creator. That's what happens to a fucking hater who wanna spar with a gladiator. The Yakub Slayer, you know my style greater. In my city, rockin' fashion geek. You little niggas not even half of me. Your shit is trash to me, nigga.